This is Brad A. Milford with the Unlimited Business Wisdom Podcast, where business owners share their wisdom at 6 questions in 9 minutes because transforming possibility happens fast and it leads to actual results. So let's get to it. Question number 1 in a few sentences. Jamie, tell me who you are and what you do.
Thank you for having me on, Brad. My name is Jaime Jay. I'm the founder and owner of Bottleneck Virtual Assistants, where we're disrupting the world of virtual assistants, and we're actually an anti-virtual assistant company with the launch of a brand new category called dedicated distant assistants, where we help business owners stop the bottleneck in their business.
Love it. Can you go through that one more time? No, I'm just kidding. That was amazing. I love that. Well done. Question number 2. What's the best thing, Jamie, about being in business?
The best thing about being in business is seeing others benefit from the work that we've created here at Bottleneck. It's amazing. You get that call on a Saturday morning from a business owner that says, Jamie, thank you so much. This is the first time I've been able to spend time with my family on a Saturday morning since I've started this business 3 years ago. And if it wasn't for your virtual assistant helping me out and getting all those tasks completed, I wouldn't be able to be here right now. So thank you for giving my time back. That is the ultimate.
Love it. I literally could not love that more. True servant leadership. And I know that to be true about you. So I appreciate that. Awesome. Question number 3. Even during this time, we hear, especially in the digital space that you and I are so familiar with, right? That owners are getting so much business right now that the chaos is causing overwhelm. Tell me your thoughts on that, Jamie.
Totally agree. A lot of people that did not have a disaster relief program or any kind of a contingency plan in place, they found themselves kind of scattered. And when you say scattered, you can put in overwhelm. There's a lot of things that people don't know. They don't know what's happening next. A lot of new things are coming out into this world right now that many of us owners are trying to deal with the best way possible. Now that people are kind of understanding where we're at and what's happening in this world, business is picking back up, but it's picking back up in a very different way. And if you don't take advantage of this and document everything as if it's the last time you're ever going to do it, it's really hard to move forward and keep that quality of communication line open.
Love it. I love how you just shared a piece of what you do about documentation and everything. That is banging. I don't know how else to say it, but it's so important. So thank you for sharing that. That's awesome. Question number 4. What other successful business owners like yourself, Jamie, should be on the Unlimited Wisdom podcast?
Oh my gosh, there are many, many, many. I can think of maybe David Schreiner Kahn. He's amazing. He's been doing this kind of work for a very long time, and his brain works in such a unique way. He's just gifted with kind heart, and everything that he says is very thought provoking. So I'd highly encourage you to reach out to David Schreiner Kahn. He's amazing.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. That's awesome. Let's get to the crux of everything. Let's get to question number 5. What piece of wisdom would you share with other business owners?
Well, I kind of touch base on that. Document, document, document. It's really important. If we've learned anything from this chaotic time, it's the time that we're recording this. We're experiencing maybe the tail end, or who knows, of COVID-19. In my case, in 2008, I lost my business, and I vowed the next time I start something, I'm going to make my next business as recession-proof as possible by building in a contingency plan, because I noticed 2 main things. Number 1, the first thing to go was advertising and marketing budgets, and the next thing to go were staff, were your employees. How could I move forward with the best mindset, knowing how to come out on the other side of what's inevitably going to be another economy, I don't know what you want to call it, downturn in the economy or whatever that may be. So I was very intentional about creating a plan so that if something were to happen, we would do this, this, and this. And that's very much what we did. Over the past 4.5 months, we've retooled, revamped, and now we have the messaging and language that can be understood during this difficult time. And I just hope that other people can do that. Remember, document, document, document. That avoids mass confusion.
I love it. What's one piece of advice you would give someone if they were looking, if they see this and maybe they're new and they're not as experienced as you are, because you're pretty masterful in this space, about documentation, like what kinds of things should they document right away? Can you share something?
Yeah, perfect. A great example is the first thing you do. What's something you do more than one time? For me, that might be booking a meeting on my calendar. So what I do is I document the steps. What software am I using? And when I say document, what I do is I create a video screen capture. And then either I have the person that's going to be responsible for that responsibility on the line with me, or I send that video to them. And they understand that every single time they click the mouse button, we're all on computers, so all of the documentation is usually done via a computer. Every time they click on the mouse button, they take a screen or a snapshot of that screen and then a quick instruction. Go to this URL, snapshot. Go in the upper right-hand corner and click on login. Enter your screenshot. Enter your username and password, screenshot. Make it that simple. This does two things. Number one, it lets me know that whoever's going to be responsible for that particular task understands exactly what we're going to do. And number two, if there is any misinterpretation or misunderstanding, we're able to address it right then and there when we have a second meeting to go over that workflow so that in the future, 3, 6, 9, 12 months down the road, we don't run into any hiccups.
Every time I connect with you, you over deliver, man.
Uh-huh.
Every time. Every time. That is information that people can put into use today. Thank you for being who you are, Jamie. Let's switch gears for just a quick second. So we work to live, not live to work, right? So what's the most fun vacation you've ever had, Jamie?
I can't give you the most fun vacation, but what I can tell you is that every business owner needs to take a break, and take a break often. You're going to be much more productive. So what do? My wife and I go on the boat every single weekend, or we do something every single weekend that's away from the house. Practicing social distancing since we are recording this, and if it's evergreen during the time of COVID-19, but on a boat we're safe. We're not around a bunch of people and we get to enjoy the open lake waters and just relax, kick our feet up, turn on some music. Maybe we talk about work. Maybe we don't. Maybe we laugh. Maybe we just cry. Maybe whatever. But it's a good departure. And that's what I highly recommend. It's hard to get a favorite vacation down because every chance that we get to spend together is an amazing memory for us.
I just have to pause there for a second for effect because I absolutely love that. Just being, right? Just being. So I could just shoot back to you and just say, Jamie, thanks for being on. So I appreciate you and the time investment and you being here and what you deliver every time we connect. What's the best person when somebody watches this or listens to it and they're like, oh, I have to reach out to that guy, which I hope you do. Are you listening? How can they find you?
You can Google Jaime Jay, or you can go to bottleneck.online, or you can Google, I think, virtual assistant companies, and we pop up there. And that's the other thing too. If you're looking to scale, if you're looking to take your business to that next level, and you are just inundated, overwhelmed with tasks, and you're missing time with your family and friends, and having to work on the weekends, it might be a good indicator that you're a little bit busy. And you may be doing focusing your time on a lot of the wrong things. So reach out, do your research on what company you want to work with, because there's a lot of companies out there, especially with this crisis that we're in right now. But do your research because we may not necessarily be the best fit for you. There might be someone else, but give us a try. We'd love to talk to you. We offer free consultations. So you just go to the inquire button when you come to the website, bottleneck.online, and one of our awesome representatives, if not myself, we'll be happy to chat with you and answer any questions you have.
I love it. You're so humble, man. Just reach out to Jamie. This is Brad A. Milford with the Unlimited Business Wisdom Podcast. For business owners making 5, 6, 7, 8, it's not really about the money. It's about service. It's about sharing their wisdom and creating impact globally. Thanks for joining us.